Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your boy DQ back at you again with yet another video. If you are brand new to my video, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out, helps the YouTube algorithm. Also leave a comment down below on this video as well. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Mondays are my Australia Mondays, Wednesdays are my Germany Wednesdays, and then Fridays are my Freestyle Fridays. So today's video is actually going to be weird things that I personally find about Australia. This country is absolutely huge and everything, but some of the things here are beyond insane and crazy. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So this list, honestly, I'm gonna start with alcohol and end with alcohol because I think alcohol is pretty much what this country does crazy. So number one, the most weird thing that I actually find in this country are the suicide shots. I know people are probably thinking like, suicide shot, what is that? I mean, it has suicide in the name, right? But it's absolutely insane. So a suicide shot is actually a tequila shot. You know, typically with tequila shots, what do? You lick the salt off of your hand, you drink the tequila, and then you bite the lime, correct? Wrong, not in Australia. In Australia, you know what they do? I'm not saying that all Australians do this, but do you know what they do? They actually, they actually snort the salt, take the shot of tequila, and then squirt the lime in their eye. This is insane. I might be guilty of taking one of these shots, but mainly because I worked on a party bus when I was in Cairns, and their initiation was to do one of these shots. And I was just like, I don't want to do this. I was like, this isn't something that I would necessarily do. I don't want to do this. You're snorting salt, and everyone kept complaining that it was so bad. So I just took a very little bit of salt. Everyone else was taking it. And then what you do at the end is you actually squat and you have to, so that the salt goes back, and everyone was like screaming in pain, and I'm just like, why is everyone doing this? So why am I doing this? So I kind of took a baby shot and everything. I took a regular shot, but I didn't take as much salt up my nose, and I think I actually closed my eye when I did it, so the lime juice wouldn't go into my eye. But you know, I got a free tequila shot out of it. Another weird thing, also alcohol related, a shoey. I don't know if you guys know what a shoey is, but a shoey is when you actually take off your shoe, pour your beer into it, and you have to drink it. And this is actually popular over here, and everyone actually does it. And why do they do that? Because they typically get a free drink out of it. I was at tons of clubs or like bar crawls and stuff where people were like, oh yeah, the first person that comes up with 4 pairs of shoes gets a free drink. And so everyone's like, oh shoot, give me your shoe, give me your shoe, give me your shoe. So you give them your shoe, and then they bring them up, and the guy was like, all right, what shoe do you like the best? And then he'll probably pick a shoe, and then it's like, okay, here's your free drink. He takes it, pours the beer into it, and then they have to drink it out of it. What sucks for that person, you don't know what that other person's foot has been in. You don't know if that person's feet are clean and that shoe smells, the foot fungus and everything. It is gross, but they got a free drink out of it. And then what's even worse, the person whose shoe that is, if they didn't come with another pair of shoes, they are walking around in wet shoes the rest of the night because that had beer in it. What is going on, Australia? And I guess this one leads into number 3. Talking about shoes and wet shoes and everything, actually a lot of people in Australia do not wear shoes. Let me explain. I don't wear shoes around my house. I know a lot of people that need house shoes or slippers or something to wear around the house. I don't really do that. If I'm just going to my backyard, I don't wear shoes. If I'm taking out the trash, I don't wear shoes. So that's not what I mean. I actually mean that people would walk long distances, like let's just say 15-20 minutes to a place with no shoes on. Like, I've seen some nasty feet where the people's feet are chocolate black. Not chocolate, like charcoal black. Like, ugh. And for me, I have a huge foot phobia. Like, I hate feet. Feet are the most disgusting thing in the world. And these people are walking around barefoot and their feet are charcoal black. Nah, nope, I'm not with it. And that kind of leads into the next one. Australia doesn't have a strict shirt shoes and pants policy like the US does, or some other countries rather. When you go into a store, they typically have a sign that says no shirt, no shoes, no service. But like I just said, Australians walk around barefoot all the time. It's hot most of the time, you know? In the South, it does get cold. I talk more about that in one of my other videos. I will put that up here for you guys. But when it is hot in Australia, it is hot. So everyone's walking around shirtless. Half the time they might even be pantsless. Who knows? It's Australia. They do some weird things over here. Obviously, they're not walking around naked, but yeah, you can kind of catch my flow. It's like Walmart all the time. If you know what Walmart is or have gone shopping at Walmart, that's kind of how it is here. But all these places, they don't really need shirts or shoes. They just go completely shirtless or whatever, no shoes, those charcoal black feet that I mentioned. And then they get what they need and then they leave, which is super, super weird for me, mainly because, like I said, I'm American. We don't see this in the US, and this happens all the time. Oh man, please don't hate me. To the people who love these things, oh, I am so sorry, but Tams, I do not understand the hype behind them. Almost everyone I know loves them some Tams. And don't get me wrong, it's chocolate. I personally don't eat chocolate. I know, I don't eat chocolate. Don't kill me. Oh man, let me know in the comments down below if you love chocolate. Or if you feel my pain and you just don't like chocolate and you don't understand the hype. But Tams are kind of like some chocolate candy crackers type of thing, and the hype for them is real. And what's even weirder is that they actually bite both ends of the Tams, put it in coffee and drink it through it. I'm like, one, your coffee is hot, so the Tam typically just melts. I'm like, what was the point of that? Like, what was the point of having your candy or your chocolate cracker thing just melt? Like, what was the point of that? And don't hate me anymore, but I don't drink coffee, so I'm like, one, you're like, oh, my Tams ruined. Two, they're like, oh no, it's like chocolate coffee. I'm like, isn't that what hot chocolate or chocolate milk or something is? Like, yeah. Moving on with some more food, I would have to say Vegemite. Honestly, I like Vegemite. So the Vegemite product on its own, I don't find weird. It's what they do with Vegemite. So I know a lot of you guys that are probably watching this, you're like, oh yeah, I've tried Vegemite, it's not that good. What you've probably done is this. But what you're actually supposed to do, you're only supposed to put a little bit onto your bread. Just a little bit. Don't put it on like it's jelly or peanut butter or something. It has a really, really strong taste. And personally, after hearing about that, also with some butter, it's actually really good. I love me some Vegemite. But like I said, it's what they do with the Vegemite. So they actually made Vegemite ice cream, Vegemite cheesy bite, which is kind of like some cream cheese and Vegemite mitts, and some other Vegemite products that they made up. Why? Who wants to eat Vegemite ice cream? Just no. Like, even you can't even eat Vegemite directly out the can, and now you're making ice cream out of it, and also some cream cheese Vegemite. Ugh. This is known for not being one of the good things, and now you are making it even worse. Oh, come on, Australia. What's up with the Vegemite hype? Let me know down in the comments below what the hype is with Vegemite if you're Australian. This one I've actually seen a lot in Australia, and I don't know why, but mullets. Why is the mullet a thing? I never thought this would be anything and whatnot, and not just mullets, but just like the long mullets too. So why is this making a comeback or something? Are you trying to like do a fashion trend? Like, what's going on with you guys? Why are we doing this? No, just stop. Just stop. No. And the last one for the list, like I said, I will start this with alcohol and end with alcohol. This one, I semi-get. I would have to say Goon. So Goon, for those of you who don't know, is actually Bots wine. I know, Bots wine, who cares about Bots wine, right? It is what it is, leave the Australians alone. But the Goon culture is real. The reason why that is because they actually get a 5-liter Bots of wine, and it's 15 Aussie dollars. which is like 10 US dollars or 8 euros. 5 liters for that price. That is absolutely insane. So I hopped on it too, and they love it. They drink it from it and they smack it and everything. Like, you gotta smack the bag and then drink it and whatnot. They also put it on like a clothesline and then they like drink it from it and everything, or they spin the clothesline and you have to, whoever it lands on has to drink it. Like, the goon culture is real. I don't really understand it, but you know, the wine isn't the best wine, but it's cheap. 5 liters, you know? Hey, that's what I was drinking every Friday and Saturday night. So yeah, and 1 box, if I was drinking it alone, would last me a good week. Come on now, you can't beat that. Listen, from the goon to the shoeys, to the walking around barefoot, to Tams and everything, this country is absolutely insane. But did you know that in Australia, 76% of the population actually lives on the coast? And did you know that Australia is practically the same size as the US? And just imagine 76% of the population of the US living on the coast. Granted, Australia only has 25 million people, but yeah. To find out more fun facts about Australia, just like the ones I just said, click this video right here. And I'm pretty sure we've all been told so many different facts about Australia that we think are true but probably aren't. So click this video right here to learn some of those facts that I actually debunked for you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you next time. Peace out.